Yeah. Welcome back to this game. I don't know why I don't play it when I'm not streaming, but once again, I have not gone and collected anything off camera. I keep saying I'd like to do. I don't know, maybe it's that I don't want to have my playtime dictated by what I can do in the game or something. I don't know. But, I think we're getting pretty far in the game. That's we're on chapter 15, and I can see in the quest, I think there's like 17 missions. Which the 17th one is obviously a boss fight, right? So we have like one or two more missions. Let's see, last time I discovered the existence of Mayhem mode, which the game never told me I unlocked. I guess that's what Apocalyptic is, because I don't see another difficulty option. I don't know why they're named differently, but no. Apocalyptic is something else, maybe after I finish the game, because it says I haven't completed any of them. But there is no achievements for Mayhem difficulty, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it was patched in recently? I honestly have no idea. Still never did this. Rest in peace. Let's heat her off before I die. Even though it's cold as fuck outside, my room's just too well insulated. There's no winning. Now let's go talk to Samael. How much money do I have? 25. I think I was saving up for the easy button, right? Like the auto use potions when I'm dying. So I don't even have to worry about doing it. Other than that, I think all I can buy are cores, so I don't know, I'm pretty happy with my current spreadsheet of them.
You return. I will say that...
He called you a pissant, the foreman. Really wasn't impressed at all. Just a heads up.
Wow.
What did you say?
Nice.
Sorry. I just promised the foreman I'd tell you what he said, right before we ripped his innards out. Anyway, continue.
Take care with your quips, little one. When we conclude our business, you can either be within my favor or without. Do not be without.
Could you imagine if you just fucking took jobs assassinating people and every time you just came back like, yeah, he called you a little bitch. Yeah, he said he fucked your wife. And like, the guy's dead, so he can't prove his innocence. You're just fucking gaslighting him.
Considering how we left Moloch's precious mining gig, mostly at your request, we sure as hell better be in your favor.
Moloch will struggle to recover, this is true. But he is still alive after all. We must finish him.
You said he was nigh invincible. Isn't that still a problem?
Lucifer's gift to Moloch. I could sense it when we battled. Something gave him strength unending. Impossible recovery. It could only be a blood mantle.
A blood mantle? Like a cape?
Those were thought lost to the ages. How could anyone, even Lucifer, create one? And then, why give it to Moloch?
I don't know, Lucifer's just a great guy. He gives people gifts all the time. It's not a genie.
To enter the mind of Lucifer is to enter madness. Regardless, Moloch possesses one. And destroying it is the final move we must make before striking. His armory is the only sane place to keep such an important artifact, with his reinforcements in disarray.
Again, you're welcome.
He can't defend it, so you must act quickly.
Okay, and then, can we finally kill that smug son of a bitch?
Of course. That sounds so pleasing, I might attend the battle myself.
Oh, what a treat. Why just attend? Don't you want to get a few hits in yourself?
My reasons for staying out of the conflict are my own, And conveniently, dealing with the threat of Lucifer was your mission, given by the Council, was it not?
You're lazy, Samael.
It was.
And so, you have very little choice.
What we do for the balance, not for you. However you might twist it in your mind.
Like Lucifer's. Mine is a mind you don't want to enter, horseman.
So I totally forgot my computer restarted. I didn't even check that everything was right. Looks fine. So I was thinking it would be kind of weird if they were having all this interaction with Samael, even though it's a prequel game, and like War's just gonna act like they'd never even met. But you know what? I guess it works out because we never trusted him, and we still don't. And that's exactly how their relationship is in the first game. It's like, you gonna help me or not, bro? You want me to mash your face in, bro? Nah, man. Alright. Give me that chosen heart, though.
You want it? I've got it. Maybe.
So I guess we can assume that they've ran into each other several times before. Not even just now and then. Oh, he's a big name demon. In 15, the War Machine horsemen enter and occupy Blackstone Keep through a secret entrance. Moloch must be stopped and the balance upheld. This looks like a real mission. And then I guess we fight Moloch next, and then, well, that means mission 17. So looking at a double boss fight? Question mark. Yeah, I think there's still one collectible I didn't grab. Or two of them, actually. There... 4? I guess there's stuff I have to grab here. This level? No. This one. There's like one thing I have to grab here. Because I need the Ether Spark and I had no idea. I also have to kill all those bats in time. And I think there was something I couldn't grab behind the door all the way at the end of this mission, so there's something there. I'll try and wrap it up quickly if I end up finishing this in this session. I probably will. Endless. I guess this is how you're supposed to get the remaining rewards. Take care of a handful of these. Bombastic. You're gonna explode. Oh, that snare really does slow them. They're useful. I wonder if the gravity shot would be more useful if it applied snare while the guys are stuck in its gravity pool. Like, maybe that would be enough to enhance the pulling effect of it. Right now, I feel like it doesn't do much at all. Like, I'll even play with it a bit right now. Charge one up. It's just not doing enough. hell? Oh, hot streak. I didn't even know. This happened so fast. I didn't think it'd be rapid fire. Guy has a marker on his head, but it's not working. I need, like, an actual damaging thing on. I'll keep the nature shot, though. There. Don't let me pick this up either. And B prompt's just broken right now. If I switch characters, there we go. Yeah, I've got 2 follow-ups of stuff from last time, actually. Because I talked about Poi before I actually finished it, so I did finish it between now and then. And yeah, I think it recognized that boss fights weren't really doing much, so there were only like 3 in the game. I mean, some of the worlds didn't even have them. Excluding the final boss, of course, which doesn't really count because it's, as is final boss tradition, it doesn't use the actual gameplay mechanics. More like a mini-game. I always hated that. It should test your abilities that you've learned throughout the whole game, not just be some fucking throwaway mini-game. Anyways, so one of the worlds was weird because it wasn't... It had like the same number of trophies to collect, but there weren't... It was missing a couple things, and there was no boss, and it was split into 2 separate levels instead of one cohesive world. And like, I don't know, it was just like a weird half-baked world. It was the snow level. See, I thought that the one place called, like, the Crystal Caves or whatever the fuck, it had something going for it with the first mission, because, like, it was super dark, and that was, like, the whole gimmick of the place. But at the point of the first mission was to get the lights back on, and while you could complete other missions clean, once you got them on, they were just on, and that was kind of the whole gimmick gone. I think that was maybe a small misstep, but it did make it a lot easier to traverse that level. Overall, I think the levels were pretty weak. And I think because I compared it to Mario Sunshine before, I think it's just that the levels were all like completely open from the beginning. And you could do any mission, even if it's not your current objective. That made it, made them not good. Like, there weren't enough unique events in between the missions. Like, Mario would have entire world states for the levels sometimes. And other things were always open, like collecting the red coins. I don't know. I think that's probably just a budgeting thing. The final two things were like these long obstacle courses. They're actually a little difficult. And, you know, I think I enjoyed them more than any of the other levels, so I guess you could say I wish the game was more of that. See, there was a weird mode that I unlocked with the challenge things after I beat all of them. Called, like, key mode. You basically redid the level, but you had to collect keys in addition to getting to the end of it, which didn't really make any difference, in my opinion. Keys were all, like, in a very direct path. They weren't hidden. You basically just redid all the levels again to get more things. A bit lame. Aside from that, I otherwise completed the game. There's just one achievement I didn't get, and that's for doing it in New Game Plus, which I did say the game was very easy. New Game Plus makes it so you die in one hit. Spawns an additional clone, each one dealing 40% less damage. Interesting. Blade guys are heals. Oh. Yes. Nice. What was I on about? Right. So aside from that, something that I'm not sure I like is that the whole map is, like, mirrored. Kind of like what Zelda does with its hero mode. Slash Master Quest. Oh, by the way, I did find out that the map is in fact flipped for the GameCube and Wii versions of Twilight Princess. That's why I always felt disoriented when we were playing that. How'd I go up here? How much money do I have? Did I collect enough souls? No. 2 more arenas. And keep talking. Right, so I'm not, like, super on board with that, because in your second run through, you have to, 1, not get hit, so not having your bearings anymore is kind of fucked up. But 2, the game has, like, a global scoreboard for everything, like, based on how quickly you did stuff, so I feel like you should be going for, like, your top time, and again, not knowing your bearings is not good for that. Sad thing about scoreboards like that is there's no way to get to the top ever, even if you practice forever, because someone just fucking hacked to get there at like fucking 0.0 seconds. And other times it's weird, like these people got there at inhuman times, so they obviously hacked or exploited in some fashion, but like some people are better at cheating than others. Like, one guy will have gotten there in 0.01 seconds, and another guy got there in 0.05. They just like the speed of how fast they typed in their console command. What is it? So I didn't really attempt to go for top times on any of them. Took my time, explored. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it over Ukulele or Hat in Time or anything like that, but if you're really itching for something like that to play, go ahead. It definitely seems like more of a kid's game. I got it for cheap though, so I don't really care. Another follow-up's just a quick one. I did look into Deadhead Fred. It apparently is in fact PSP exclusive, so there goes the easy way out. However, I have seen videos of it running on emulation, like 1080p 60 FPS, so I guess the emulator's in good shape. I'll have to experiment with that a bit before I ever attempt it. don't think PSPs even have access to the PlayStation Store anymore, so, like, that's literally the end of the line for it. There's no way to buy stuff for it. See, aside from that, I did sort of rediscover a game that I forgot existed. Called Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Never played it, but it always looked delightful. And well, I saw a recommendation for a video by Super Mega in my YouTube feed. I watched it and I was like, yeah, I need to play this eventually. So that's on our to-do list now. It's from Sonic Team. I love the way all the characters are designed and they're not cringy.
Your corruption has ceased.
See, I did play just a little bit more of Luigi's Mansion 3. Not a lot. I did finally do the freaking movie level that everyone talked about, and boy was I fucking lost. There's a lot of puzzles that you have to do. Like transitioning props in between the scenes. It's very much like a escape the room flash game, you know? You just click things and combine objects until you get the fucking right solution, because they're so obtuse. So I was there for quite a long while, not necessarily enjoying myself once the novelty of the things wore off. The boss fight itself was cool, the monster movie one that everyone talks about. Nobody mentioned how fucked up the ending was. Because you made friends with the director ghost and he just runners off and you never have to suck him up, but you can. And if you're like a completionist, you have to. And it's just really sad. He's finally made his masterpiece and you just freaking end it prematurely. Makes me wonder why I even bothered helping the guy out. I said that from the beginning, like, this is the guy, why don't I just suck him up while he has his guard down? And, I also, immediately after that level, there is a part everyone else mentioned they said it was horrible, where you run into a cat, you have to backtrack through levels to find, and it just runs off again. I am, like, there. I haven't done the backtrack hunt, but honestly, I'm looking forward to it, because, once you finish a level, you have to go back through it to find a boo, and I have not. I've only done that for, like, half of the ones that I've completed, and the other half I still have to go back through. So, whatever. I was gonna backtrack through them regardless. No biggie. I don't even know if the boos are necessary. Like, the first game where you need all of them to open the final door. But I'm not taking any chances. Because then that literally will be boring backtracking if I collected none of them and had to go back through the whole game at the end. Plus my inner completionist tells me to do it. Try to do everything within reason. I don't give a shit about achievements because they're usually half-assed, but anything that gives me in-game stuff, I want. I don't like this gravity shot very much. I really see no reason to use his other attacks in this one. I don't know if their damage values are different or not, but I don't know, you just have a big single target laser, which makes it better than the Gatling gun, and then he missile fires on things. Again, better than the Gatling gun. It has 2 melee attacks, but like, there's no reason to use them because you're invincible. You can just use the laser beam again.
Jam.
How low score on that for time bonus, I guess. Oh no, I had to set a new record. Wow. Butt coins, souls, boards. Take them. A lound. Legion champion. These are very early game cores. When did I start this? Like 9 o'clock? 9:37 now. 28 minutes. I guess we'll do a mission. I want to make sure that I at least get, like, the big mission out of the way. Before I worry about doing those other things. Gonna take a bit of grinding to get those. You almost have the Abyssal Armor for Strife, which I didn't think I was ever going to say. Really did feel like I was getting so many of these for war at the beginning. Still don't have this. That's fucking crazy. It is crazy. I think most of my trash slots are at the bottom. That one's kind of trash. That's the one I just had. Movement speed, energy charging, drop rate of wrath orbs, increase max health and wrath power. Yeah. That one's kind of trash too. I don't I feel like I have enough different types of ammunition to not worry about ammo. And even then, the basic shot, which is infinite, isn't really that bad to use. Oh, my health one. Melee, that's one I just had. On increased health, lower attack power. Not a terrible trade, honestly. A very big health increase. Compared to this, which is just a straight one. Duskwing? Might be able to purchase that. It's a level 2, so that's what I'm dealing with. I want 10% or 8 or 4%. Honestly, I should probably go with this. Because in addition to the bonus you get from matching the slot, it adds up to be a lot. And Beans is sitting on my wire. Good boy. That one's very all around. I'll see if I can swap that out. Craft power, getting damage, 2% chance to spawn water eruption. It's kind of good, isn't it? As opposed to just 1% increases to everything. I don't even know what this means. The hot streak bullet count. Maybe it's the fire rate of stuff. Oops. That's the one I just had. Yeah, I think I want this. Have Wraith in there. Yeah, that belongs there. What was the one I just got? It was an orange boy, right? But what kind of orange boy? Right. That's the one, the grinder. It's a health type. That does belong here. So that's wrath power, which is very important to me. This is a health one. Dax will heal for 8% of the damage done. And that's alright, but when I'd rather change out one of these, maybe. That's pretty good. And this one gives you a health increase along with 15% attack power. Like, come on, that's great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap this one out. Because each guy has a healing ammo type. Or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I have ways to heal myself already. And Blade Geyser does like a fuck ton of damage, so it should be like a potion every time I use it. And that is the grinder. Let's see if I can buy any more of those.
Only you can quench my thirst, horseman.
Don't look like it. I have to actually kill the grinder.
Your souls. Delicious, delicious souls.
What are you looking at? He probably hears a mouse. I missed the coin? Serious? Ah. I can only really buy cores with the coins. I'm not super worried about them at the moment. Mission. I said I would do a mission.
Skulking below ground like sewer rats. I prefer a frontal assault.
I bet you do.
Don't worry. Something tells me there will be plenty of demons to kill.
Oh. This looks like one of the things you'd be able to climb in Darksiders too, but I don't think that's the case here. Yeah, I guess we're just going forward. Pull that up. Ah, that's how I get a bomb. Do that. Throw. That again. And throw it in that general direction. Hope it hits something. Did. More stuff. Wow. Maybe I have to combo them both. I don't see any returning from that, so I'm gonna take care of whatever's down here first. Got a portal down here. If I can throw another thingy. Where it'll take me. Wow. Well, it's in the correct spot. I just need to reach through it. Ow. Then, just despawn this. And climb back up. I kinda did that in the correct order, I guess. I thought about turning around the instant I skipped that, but good I didn't. Now, I figured that I need to combine this with that other launcher-looking one. But I want to see if this actually leads to anything. I don't think it does. Oh boy. Big yawn. Kobe. I never looked at the challenges. Break every last one of Moloch's supply caches. I don't know what that means. Destroy 10 structures in War Machine. Oh, it says War Machine. I thought maybe that was the mission I did last time, or maybe they're just similar things. I'm gonna hope for the best. I don't have to go through that whole thing again. Devastate Moloch's forces. Did I just mean kill guys? Haven't ran into any enemies yet. I'll smash everything I see, though. Where's supply caches? Like this. This is supply cache? Doesn't look like it. Maybe it sells explosives. Maybe the barrels just have the bomb creeps things in them. That'd be some. Huh? Oh. Rise, fools!
Was that your best?
Are you guys gonna... Rise, fools! Oh shit, he's alive. Ah! Ah! The fucking explosion hit me before I could make my grunt again. That's probably supply cache.
Weapons would put our enemies at a severe disadvantage if we were to disable them.
Huh, you don't have to ask me twice.
Face judgment!
Goodbye. Oh, fuck, he's... There we go. Sayonara, loser. Think you can stand on air? Hell no. What's that up there? Is that?
Looks like they know we're here.
Hellstone Shard.
Let them
I thought it was, but it is. There's a structure destroyed, so blow up every barrel. Oh, ah! 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 How do I get up there? It looks like that wants to go down. So I don't want to do it, but I guess I will. I was wrong!
Moloch demands their corpses.
I gotta admit, I like your enthusiasm.
Oh. Now show him. I can charge this, right? Does it, like, knock him back? It does. So I can use that to knock guys off. Like, yeah. Like that. Oh, hey, supply cache. Hey, key. Well, I guess that was that fight.
Maybe after Moloch will finally find Lucifer. Be done with this?
Yes, that's what the quest log says.
Regardless of the outcome, Moloch must be put in his place. No demon should accumulate such power.
You know, we've had our ups and downs, kicked a lot of ass. Dealt with artifacts of power, necromancy, evil demons. But this?
I suppose it has.
Did you just smile? I saw it, War. I'm gonna tell everyone.
I was simply thinking of splitting Moloch's head in two. Don't get the wrong idea.
Sure, whatever you say.
I thought maybe I could secretly go up more, because you see how the trail goes up still. Not the case. It wouldn't make sense if I could, but that's why I had to try. Yeah, I go up higher. Bolt spitter, what? Where? Oh. Were they supposed to fight me down there? Hmm. Yes, I do believe so.
For the balance!
Still not sure how to get up there. Maybe I can raise this up somehow?
You are nothing!
I think I fucked up this whole encounter by getting knocked off the edge. That doesn't help anymore. There's gotta be a lever somewhere, because I can't make that jump. Unless there's something over here. I can... No. Alright. I see how it is. Alright, where's this freaking bolt spitter? This guy. Eat leg. Oh. Yeah, that worked. Blew him up. Wasn't even my intention, I just got completionist eyes. What happens if I jump down here? Death? Yeah, that makes sense. Killed him. Hey. Yeah, I guess I just have to keep going. Because I don't see how I'm getting over there without activating anything. That might even be what the portal back there is for, because there was nothing I couldn't do, except for that. So I know there is a way back, eventually.
What? Horsemen! Fight, you fools! Don't let us interrupt your pep talk. It was really intimidating.
I wish I heard the pep talk. But I guess that explosion alerted them. I'm gonna switch out the Shrike when I get up there.
For glory, lay down your lives for our
Ah, this is the pep talk.
I want the horsemen's heads on a spike! Moloch will rule hell. Glory will be ours. Follow orders, you worthless dregs. Move!
These sad bastards won't even see us coming.
Jeez. I don't know what I was trying to do. One point I inputted the switch command, another time I did the transform command, and neither of them happened. Probably because I didn't do them right, but... Death was not the idea. That was unblockable. I knew it. See you stare at this lab bangs. Why don't you just get in it already, boy? Come on, Beans. Come here. I think the combat music's not gonna stop till I destroy this. Oh. Does blue mean that there's enemies nearby? Am I aware? Probably knocked him off an edge or something. Got the map. Oh, hey, there's the enemy. I did knock him off. Kind of blows up. That was a very satisfying sound it made when I finally killed them. I missed a couple Boltman coins apparently. Probably should have looked for them while I was still over there. For some reason I can't do it now though. It's very short distance to walk. It's definitely way over here. I thought that might be the case. Glad I decided last minute to land on that. And the last one is somewhere in the air. It's gotta be on one of the pillars. Just hidden out of sight, maybe. I count 3. Right? 3. So maybe it just didn't update correctly, because 3 right here. And they're even in that shape, that line. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Jesus. No gliding and what? Ah! Ah! Oh. Hold on, there's gotta be a part where there's like a delay in between the points, right? Doesn't look like it. Go for it, dude. I made it.
You are just.
Oops. So, last time when we saw these spinning gears, they were like freaking out every so often, and I think I figured out why.
You made a mistake.
And this is, I don't know why I didn't think of it at the time, because I remember being very annoying when I was trying to make spinny animations too. But, essentially, the computer simplifies things by saying that, like, 360 degrees isn't the idea of turning all the way around. It's the idea of not turning at all. So what happens when you're doing the animation is you'll turn a guy like 359 degrees, and then you'll snap him back to the original position in the next frame. And it should be unnoticeable, because it's one frame and it puts him back the way he should be oriented. But it's technically spinning them all the way around in the opposite direction in between that one frame. So I guess if the animation got stretched at all, and that was no longer just a single frame, you would see that very fast and weird looking turn happen. I hope that made sense, because it really doesn't make sense. But, you know, fuck computers, right? You don't need them. I do, but you don't. I don't know if the freaking eShop sale's still going on, but Nintendo was doing an actual sale, and there are like some pretty good deals on all their games. Just thought I'd throw that out there, because Nintendo never puts anything on sale. All their games are still full priced years later. So I did pick up Rabbids Kingdom Battle for like 15 bucks. No, I got it for 20 because I got the DLC, which was still a pretty big discount. I think it was like $100 value or something. 20 bucks, come on. I couldn't pass that up. I wanted that game for a while. Technically I borrowed it once, but I just never got around to playing it because I borrowed it and I felt like my time was constrained. I didn't want to like not be able to finish it. But I ended up just not playing it at all. But now I own it. They also had Starlink for like 20 bucks too. I found it for a little cheaper on Amazon though, which had an R-Wing included. So I bought that. There were only like 2 things of the R-Wing edition left, so I had to. However, I mostly wanted it just for the freaking Switch exclusive content. Essentially, they inserted a whole Star Fox game in it. You had their ships, you had the characters, you had exclusive missions with them. They're all voiced and stuff. Super cool, because there's only like 4 Star Fox games. There's the original, there's the second game that never came out, but half came out because of Nintendo Online. There's Adventures, which people have mixed feelings of. It's kind of a bad Zelda clone that also wasn't Star Fox originally. It's not a terrible game, it's just not Star Fox. Star Fox Assault, which is way too short, but also pretty good. And they have like a tower defense game that nobody played. So yeah, more content for them is always awesome. You'd think they just finally make the second game, like, real, but no. Oh yeah, there was also the Wii U game that nobody liked because of the controls. I didn't try it, I'm sure it plays fine. And I also think that it might have been a rehash of the first game, so it doesn't necessarily count. I don't know. Right, it's another one of those cases where people just bitch about motion controls because they're a fucking meme, but like, it probably works. Just like Skyward Sword, otherwise functional game. That has a meme of Mr. Miyamoto not being able to play it on stage even though he's not facing the sensor bar. Not to mention, that doesn't mean that the guy who made the game can't play it, because he doesn't make it. Inuma does. I think Miyamoto's still in charge of Mario, but not Zelda. Can't see their health bars. Hoping for the best. There's actually a couple situations like that where they bring someone cool on and they're not able to play the game. Like, I think they did it with John White once, and another one with Tony Hawk. Both using the balance board or whatever other peripheral they came up with. And, like, neither of them play the games, so, like, they just didn't know what the fuck they were doing. It was hard to control. I don't know what that chain. Is there supposed to be a platform there, or is it just... I'm gonna try and land on the alleged invisible platform. Yeah. I like how the chains clarified when I landed on them, but the platform never reappeared. That wasn't the direction I was hoping I would jump. Hey, I unintentionally destroyed the last structure.
That gun's
Just me, or is the AI being really buggy on this level? Oh, well, they're not being buggy. The level was buggy. The gate never opened, probably because I died before. I wonder what I can do about this. Can I... Yeah. Fuckers! Hold on, he didn't die. Why don't you die? This one's open. I don't know why they didn't just, like, pathfind around. Maybe because they weren't supposed to have to. I just didn't think about it. that another gate that's not open? Nah, you made it through. I just can't walk in there, I guess. Ow. Ow. That's tanky. I know I'm not the recommended power level, but this guy's tanky. There's not a lot more I can do to increase my damage potential at this point in the game. I can only make myself, like, tankier, really. Which I need. I guess I have to jump down. I thought maybe that bridge is gonna come down and lead me to a staircase or something. I need to open that somehow. Need 2 keys. Do I even have the 2 keys yet? I do. I'm not sure what's going on. I think this whole place bugged out. I died. Oh, that's the way down. More guys spawn. People just keep spawning, so I never finished this combat encounter. Maybe that thing is gonna come down. They're just all like stuck behind invisible walls or something. Crazy. Like, nothing has broken this bad in the game before. It almost makes me want to quit the level and come back.
We will drown Moloch in a river of blood if need be. Damn work! Where have you been?
That was pretty epic. Hey, this opened up. Sweet. Open it. That's all the gates, baby. I think the thing that we missed in the first level was actually behind one of these doors. I just was missing a tool I needed. Like the tremor gauntlet, maybe. That's all I can really think of. Looks like I've been to most of this area, like what? It's gonna teleport me somewhere though. Presumably to the Raftstone upgrade. Void corridor. The shit. Am I supposed to assume that Moloch has access to the Void, like Volgrim? That the Void was kind of Volgrim's realm. Obviously it's a no man's land, but like Volgrim's the only one who has access to it. I'll probably have to set up a chain of things to get that next one up going. I'm gonna just do that preemptively. X. Can I from over here? Yes. I tell you what, I'm gonna set up one more. Because I don't trust the pathfinding from here to there. It's probably gonna hit that wall. So let's set one up right there. Damn it. I moved too much. I unlocked that. Yeah. Kitty. Wow. Cat. How am I supposed to do this? It seems like as soon as I take even a step back, it unlocks from there. Like, as soon as it's obstructed from view. Ah! I see, I set up a bigger chain so I don't, like, lock myself all the way around. We'll see. Gonna make it so the explosions are able to activate that one. I don't know how big the radius is, so I'm just gonna slap a fuck ton of them together. Safe, boys. Alright, that should work. What? Guess I have to face it. It looks like it ricocheted over there on its own, so I didn't even have to go through all that trouble, but whatever. I can't really jump with these, but can I pull them off a wall? I can. Cool. I need like 3 of these then. I'll activate this one right away. Oh! Yeah, isn't that lovely? I think that one's an auto bomb though. So I think I still need a second thing to make that one work. Can I slap it on this wall? Yes. Ta-da! Oh boy, it's these. You didn't even have to bring a bomb. How am I supposed to do that? Head back. Maybe there's a portal spot somewhere that's hidden. Chest up here. It's gotta have something nice in it. Pistol armor, maybe. I think the idea is that I slap it on a wall and then I pick it up real quick, but this is also an auto bomb, so unless it has a really long timer. Ah! If I just slap it over here and grab it before it blows up, no, timer shortens once it's thrown. Right? I think I maybe have to use the inactive ones to make a chain. I can't make those jumps, there's no way. Let's grab like 6 of them to start. Gonna do this. I even landed anywhere. I kind of doubt the feasibility of this now. But maybe if I do this, I can find a hidden portal spot. No. Wonder if I can set these off with an ether spark. Would that be something? Even the fire enchantment, maybe that works. I never tried it. landed over there. If I throw it just a little bit more inward, the explosion might be big enough to reach it. I'm gonna use another inactive bomb just to my aim right even. And even if I'm slightly off, the inactive bomb could still set it off. That chain plan's not gonna work. I need to be able to jump across those with the bomb for that to work out still. Yet. Let's try something like this. That hit that pillar. I think that did it. Yeah, I got the sound. Sick. I don't know if that was the intended solution, but it's a solution. Nice for war. I just died. Let him heal a bit. The chest just over here, which means across that bridge that's currently up is the raft stone. Not sure what this is supposed to be doing. Timer. It looks like there's another circular platform that's supposed to come down, but I don't see it. Unless this is that first one, in which case, another one further out. Yeah, that's the one. That's gotta have something to do with the timer, right? Yeah. I thought I just had all the raft stones. I got an achievement for it. Well, I have them all now. Weird. There's one more supply cache to break. Hopefully I find it. Them seem too crazy out of the way. They're either next to collectibles or just on the path. I have to go back up somehow. Maybe it's connected to this. Yeah, there's gotta be something over here. Big area. Did the map ever update and say this was collected? No, but no, it also says I'm missing a coin still, so I guess there's something else over there. I don't know. I clearly collected 3. They're faded out. I have them. Give it one more peek, I guess. It could be somewhere above it. I'm gonna lifesteal that. Wow, look at that heal. It probably doesn't do that much individually, but when you use it on a crowd, better than a potion. And I actually had a parry that time. I saw the effect. I just hit Y instead of X.
You made a mistake.
Hey, it's the last thing, I think.
It is done.
It is done.
Weapons, our enemies will struggle.
Plus, blowing up their stuff is fun.
It looks like I got everything but that one coin, but I'm pretty sure I got that one coin. I don't know if it would update in post, but just to be safe, I'm giving it one last lookaroo. Right, literally right here by this chain, and I see 3 faded coins. But I don't know if I have to like walk over one of them again. Maybe it's faded out, but it didn't register as collected, or either way, I think I have it. It's just bugged. I definitely saw an effect come off me every time I touched them. Whatever. I can't go back, but it's also not that long of a trail, so I just walk. I did my due diligence. Like, even if it doesn't register that I got all the collectibles in the level, it should know that I have the coin, and I'll still get the achievement for collecting all the coins. I think. Otherwise, the next time I come into this level, it'll be there waiting for me. I didn't just pick my nose. I scratched it. I'm itching my brain. Real though, was just an itch. Don't judge. Fuck you. Nobody likes having boogers. Nobody.
This is it. The secret of Moloch's power.
Is it just me, or did those not heal me at all? Maybe they were just a worthless amount. Which currency I got? I have enough for the auto button. The most expensive absorbent gross display of wealth. There was nothing useful, but now I don't have to accidentally die when I could heal. Now the rest of this is just stuff. Like, that doesn't help unless I'm in co-op. I feel like I'm using that one, but I don't think I have it in a 3-star slot. I felt like I had that core, but I also don't think I bought that.
This is the blood mantle? You'd think it'd be more heavily guarded.
That's a blood mantle. Ah, got me.
Disappointed, brother.
I'll get over it. Let's ruin Moloch's day. Uh-oh.
Now this thing's probably a boss in of itself.
It seems there will be violence after all.
Yeah, violence.
More sense.
Do it. Fuck yeah. Violence. Rape and pillage. These guys are immune to damage. Probably have to defeat the wave and then take one out or something. There he is. He's alive. This one ran away like a little bitch. He died like one too.
is for the weak.
Whoa, I want to go that far. Blade Guys was pretty epic. Ow. Fuck. You dastards. Got him. That's all of it? Yep. Blow it up.
No more blood mantle. Guess it's lost to the ages again.
Hopefully this time for good.
I wonder what the deal with these big shot demons is. Like, are they immortal? Does it matter that I killed them, or did I actually, like, fuck up the whole Underworld's political landscape? Is it weird that all these big shots have lived for millennia and we all just get destroyed in, like, 1 week? Is the council gonna be pissed that I killed all of them? These are real questions. Now, I could talk to Samael, but I did open up all the doors, so I want to find out what's behind the big door. Secret door. What is it? Show me! The arena? Special one.
You had your fun, but now the main event. A bit of choreographed combat, a calamitous caper, some swinging sword play. That was all alliteration, which I find fascinating.
It's Wicked K.
Though death itself is a fun concept. I should know. Just look at me. The flesh has died, but not the burning fire within. And then again, there isn't actually oxygen here in the void, so no fire should burn for long. I digress. Strife! I expected people to dare steal my spotlight. It's taken me infinite millennia.
Holy shit, he's powerful.
To acquire.
Oh god, he just has fucking cartoon sound effects. For those of you who don't know, they're like, books for Darksiders. I think that they're kind of like manga, maybe? Comic books. But, Wicked K is like an Easter egg character from there. He showed up sometimes. You only ever fought him in the first game. Wow, he is fucking... This is a man. I can't block that. I need to play it safe. I also don't think this lifesteal is doing very much for me, so I should switch to something more damaging. Like the flame brand. Woo! No, that's too committal. I think a few of these out would be nice, I guess. Just makes him drop stuff when he gets shot. Is useful. Keep my distance. I think these also spawn healing orbs right now.
This guy sure talks a lot. A lot.
Irony. Oh! Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be so crazy powerful, so if I can redo this with the full health potions, I might get a bit farther. It's actually really tough. I definitely want the standard shot. This would be alright, but it's too much commitment. Maybe I'll try it for a little bit, but I need to heal.
You've had your fun, but now, the main event! A bit of choreographed combat, a calamitous caper, some swinging swordplay. That was all alliteration, which I find fascinating. The dance of death! Though death itself is a fun concept, I should know, just look at me! The face of death is the spot.
Woo!
It's taken me infinite millennia over countless worlds to acquire.
Oh, it's nice that my shadow clone still works on him. That's super useful.
I dare say, my spry demeanor might be too much for you old fellows. Perhaps you could pick it up a bit. I've business to attend later in the evening. I have to see a once-living man about a skeletal horse.
I think that these health orbs are different color, not only because they're like weaker heals, but they don't fill up my health potion. Only the ones I get from the caltrops actually work for that. Means I should pick them up after I've got all these other ones.
You see, wicked is my name, not yours.
Fuck. Was I out of wrath? I don't know.
Someone said vain glories to
Woo!
one's own jokes, so they can sort off.
Hope that reached him. Probably didn't.
The show must go on, my dear.
Wonder how much this will help. Probably not a ton. Oh, it's doing a fair amount. I just have to keep that stone skin up. I think Strife has the advantage with this fight, though.
Dare to go for a spin? Ha! That was a pun. My hat was spinning.
Got my mayhem form, or whatever it was called, ready whenever I care to use it.
Jump back into it.
Daw! Daw!
Shut this creature up!
Woo! Okay, I'm just gonna like run away for 17 seconds. Ah, dicks. Should have used mayhem mode. Or I could have spammed Blade Geyser with all those rat bars I had. Huh.
You had your fun, but now
I can do this.
the main event. A bit of combat, a calamitous caper, some swinging sword play. That was all alliteration, which I find fascinating. A dance of death.
Oops.
Though death
I want this.
itself is a funny concept. I should know. Just look at me. The flesh has died. Don't you dare steal my spotlight. It's taken me infinite millennia over countless worlds to acquire.
One of those sounds sound like the save effect for Mario Sunshine. Go like boom, boom, boom. Woo! I might be able to work with the laser here, but whatever. This is working out for us last time. Looks like my perfect dodges spawn shadow clones. It's probably an effect I picked up, but I don't remember it. Ah! Fucking dicks.
To laugh at one's own jokes, so they can...
I was trying to take advantage of it while he was in that knocked down state. Grab those heals for war. End up just wasting another potion. Ah! Every time he gets a fucking direct hit on me like that, it's a potion.
I dare say, my spry demeanor might be too much for you old fellows. Perhaps you could pick it up a bit. I've business to attend later in the evening. I have to see a once-living man about a skeletal horse. Hands off! Go on, my dear.
Once I get him down to like 25, never mind, fuck. I fully intend to just spam everything I have that's worth anything at him. Means mayhem mode it like in 1 second.
Some have said inglorious to laugh at one's own jokes, so they get sawed off. Dare to go for a spin? Ha! That was a pun. I had the spinning. Adieu. Goodbye.
He's not taking more damage, damn it. I don't know if I was able to kill him or not, but he's gone.
That man was mad.
I was fucked up. I was real fucked up. Got a core from him, though. Enemies killed will explode in a 4-meter radius, dealing light damage based on wrath power. Isn't that kind of like the one I have that does the explosion on hit? On any hit to trigger a 2-meter explosion, dealing very light damage. As opposed to the Wicked Killington. This gets better, I just need to fight him more. I don't know if he's going to be harder the next few times or what, but it's going to be useful, right? I should definitely unlock the costume. How do I, This isn't the best place to show it off because the area is all purple. That was a fight. Gotta be someplace with better lighting. Here-ish, maybe. I think it looks pretty good in silver. The blue highlights, those really sell it. Even though his color's supposed to be purple. This. Oh, it's wicked gay. Well, I think I might actually read that one. I don't know much about the guy, I really don't. Fancy top hat worn by the United Killington looks normal but contains strange universe of chaos within its depths. Does Frosty a snowman's hat?
Moloch is no longer protected by Lucifer's blood mantle. He is ours.
Excellent, horseman. With his war camp in ruins and his troubling magic eliminated, you have a fair chance of besting him.
It won't come down to chance. Moloch's finished, just like the rest.
I will join you. He will be heavily guarded, and besides, I wish to see the look on his twisted face when he breathes his last.
Since our first encounter with Moloch, I have longed for this moment.
We ready then?
I'll see you there.
Well, we got about a half hour. I think that we have like 2 more boss fights ahead of us, so I think my plan is to go grab all the collectibles I missed. So I'll try and get the big ones while we're still rolling the camera, but stuff like grinding out Wicked Decay and maybe getting to the end of the Leviathan's Landing, I'll probably take care of off camera. I think I just want to go and grab the rest of those collectibles. There's a boss fight, and then there's one more mission, which has to be a boss fight. This, I think I literally just have to run to the end of the game. Should be simple enough. Like, I can pretty much bypass all the enemies at this point.
Samael's fort.
I'm missing a health stone, it says. Which is, in fact, in the treasure room. So, I was right. I was missing a tool at the time. I just don't remember which one.
The front walls still hold. Samael's forces will be drawn there, weakening his defenses elsewhere.
Wait, are you suggesting we sneak in? Good call, but that doesn't sound like it.
It's strategic.
Right.
Tragic. That's how you sneak on a warpath. It's nice not having to look under every single barrel. Makes me feel like I can get through this in just a couple sessions in the hardest difficulty whenever I unlock that. If it's not mayhem mode, I'm not getting ticks on the quest log, so apocalyptic has to be its own thing. Maybe a no death mode or something. Maybe it makes you restart the game like without all the collectibles. That'd be shitty. I probably wouldn't go through with that.
Sorry, that was insensitive.
Then I'd have to become Perry God of War. Now, I guess this is where it tells you about wall running. It's just not necessarily clear that's what you did. It kind of looks like you double jump just because you don't wall run that much.
That's a long way down.
Be careful. I don't want to climb back up.
Well, yeah.
The irony.
Just like that.
Ow.
Mission was thin. I don't like it.
Nor do I. Perhaps the council trusts we'll make do.
Oh, they're testing us. Still.
We're bound now as enforcers of the balance. Test or not, we follow orders.
Hey, I know what I signed up for. I'm just saying.
For now, our concern is with Samael. If he's still alive.
I guarantee you, whoever's attacking Sammy is underestimated.
We won't.
It's weird that those missions are back unchecked, because I know I did them.
We fight on!
Oh shit, they're locked. I have to fight. Nope, still locked. Who's the last guy? This is a lever, isn't it? Why'd I ignore that?
Horseman!
How about you catch a bullet, bro? This is more like the actual true story of how it went down. I just stood still and fucking annihilated them. The horsemen guess I have to open this one.
The outer wall.
More climbing. Ever consider wearing some lighter gear?
You ever consider getting more jacks, bro? Sword probably weighs as much as a fucking car already, so really, what's the rest of the armor gonna do to him?
What in the hell?
A hollow fiend! Get back!
Damn, this guy is big.
Who can command such a thing?
Not Moloch, that's for sure.
Stay focused!
Cowboy, sit!
I think this extends your time limit on this a little slower. Maybe that's the advantage of using it.
Slowed by this simple creature.
I hope there aren't more of those.
We've delayed long enough. We must reach Samael soon.
That's quick and easy, right? Like already at the end of it. Man's over here vibing.
of that.
Samuel, you like cutscenes? I don't.
Samael sent us here for a reason. Let's discover why.
Let's see. Off to the right side. I think I still have to grab the glaive before I can go over it. No, not sure. One of the things is locked until you open up the thing. That's how I end this. I wish that it just stayed open, or it said it didn't cost any because you previously opened it. Makes me worry about... If I just didn't grab it last time, what the heck? Did I think it was a potion, maybe? Don't know, I feel fucking stupid. I'm gonna have to get to the end of this. I can just leave now. Or, you know, I will get that check mark for beating this on the hardest difficulty or whatever. Mayhem mode. It's not apocalyptic. It's so confusing to me. Let's check this one off the list. This level has like the most cutscenes attached to it, so probably the best thing to get checked off.
If you're done showing off, Samael's associate awaits.
You almost sound jealous.
Please.
Hindsight, that's good writing. They knew that whoever was playing Strife would be jealous. They didn't get a tool yet. Just like when War got his first enchant before Strife did.
We could.
Alright, that's that. This one's probably the one we have the most stuff missing from.
Screams of suffering.
So I have to be on the lookout for those bats. For that reason, I'm going to keep this basic ammo equipped so I don't fuck up at all. There's a coin up here I never grabbed apparently. There's just the bats, which I believe are all around this area. Shouldn't have to look too thoroughly anywhere else. I don't know why I didn't grab that. Ow.
lot of souls. Looks like someone was saving up.
What does it matter? Our goal is the artifact, not acquiring souls.
Fulgrim's got a thing for souls, and he has all kind of magical crap back in his... whatever.
You make a fair point.
Think you can hit that crystal from here?
Is that a serious question?
I feel like I probably missed that one before. And there's like 2 of them on this main platform here.
Under the grate. Think that's Fulgrim's artifact?
These glyphs indicate some kind of locking mechanism. It seems our mission is more difficult than we thought.
It's 3.
When is it ever easy?
4. Alright, I know where the last one is. Awesome. Just hope I don't fuck it up. I believe that it's during a combat encounter. And I need to use the ether spark somewhere over here. Ow, ow, ow. A lot of it hurts more than their actual attacks. There weren't too many instances of them putting something they get very late in the game in the earlier levels. I think it's weird that they did for this one. Maybe they thought they were going to do it more often before they decided against it. Maybe they just thought they had a lot of space to work with here. Enough to put in one of those. They just didn't know what to do with it until then. This is a shorter level too, so I'm gonna finish this one. Maybe I'll finish them all, I don't know. Not too many where I'm missing a ton of stuff. Just like the one that we just did, I want to see if the Bowman coin respawns. And since I already did that in this difficulty, I don't really have to worry about getting to the end of it. And the Bowman coin's very early in the mission too, so it'd be a quick thing. Shizzy. I was hitting the right trigger instead of clicking in the stick. Or, other way around. I was clicking in the stick instead of doing the right trigger. It's weird that the functionality isn't just shared. Because that's the only way you can use his items, or can use them either way. You know? So the bat's like somewhere on that side. Once you cross over, he flies away. There he is. Got him. Finally got him. Been years. Or, I don't know, it's been like a month. Came out on December 5th. It's like the 15th now. January. Something like that. 16th.
Looks like that's all of the soul caches. Vulcan's sure gonna be happy.
Something I will say about streaming new games is that it helps me get more time out of them, I guess. I probably would have been done with this before, even then, December, if I wasn't on a time limit.
You were right.
Every now
It makes me feel less bad about buying things at full price, you know?
completely without sense.
That's supposed to be a compliment?
Ah, there's something I forgot to talk about. Friggin' BBQ's been happening. God forbid anybody be watching me. They should absolutely be donating to charity. Yeah, I love it. Gonna say that, I guess. Speedruns are fucking awesome. Great to see someone either be super good at a game or break it in ways you never thought possible. Earlier today I watched one for Terraria, which, again, that's something I didn't think was possible. Unless maybe you use like a cheat map to give yourself all the items right away, which would be kind of cheesy. He did take advantage of a duplication glitch, which is getting patched out, but it was a neat run for the most part. He made a couple mistakes, but it's fine. It was the first time the game was ever speedrun at an event. That was cool. He also didn't get to finish it because he ran out of time just a little bit. There was one fuck up like halfway through where he had to wait 15 minutes for a day to pass because he didn't do everything before the night was over. It was all kinds of messed up, but someone like discorded him a map where it was already night, which is pretty hilarious.
I think we found a target.
It was a very unique run to watch because there was so much like audience interaction with it. The guy seems super nice too. I watched another one for Skyward Sword, which was like ridiculous. Because they were like playing the game in the main menu to like manipulate flags on levels to make stuff happen without actually doing it. It was fucking insane. I didn't even know you could play the game through the main menu. The glitch is apparently present in all the freaking GameCube games, but it's only been useful in Skyward Sword because of the save points with their exact coordinates, being able to manipulate the save files like that. That run was like 2 hours long or something, but it is still fucking crazy to watch.
not so troubling now.
Recover the artifact and let's be on our way.
And here I thought you were warming up to the place.
You know that your humor escapes me.
All humor escapes you. Wonder what this...
Alright, looks like I hit my time limit, and I guess I'm gonna wrap most of this up off camera, like the arenas at least. Maybe I'll save some of the collectibles just so we have a longer thing to do next time, but I wouldn't be surprised if I go into a second game next time I'm on. Anyways, I will see you guys later.